Yo guys, my name is Drow and this is Gamers Den. I'm gonna do this one in English for my English speaking community. I have not decided yet if this is going to stay in English. Maybe I'm just gonna add subtitles, but I'm kind of lazy at that front. We will see. But today's project is very exciting stuff. What if I told you that mass adoption for Web3 gaming is closer than you think? Okay guys, so the project that we're going to talk about today is called Gameswift. Gameswift is basically a platform similar to Steam that is actually, I'm going to show you guys how it looks like. It's very nice and clean to use. You can go on the platform from their website with just one click, sign up with your Google account. So 2 clicks, basically, boom, you're there. And you have all the Web3 games that they're partnership with. You can basically just browse, download, you have everything in one place. If you want to read a little bit about the game, you can click, you can check what's the requirements, what is the description, you can add it to your favorites. It's going to introduce a lot of social features in the future, like chats, being able to track players and stuff like that. So very cool. And they just released their Litepaper, which you can also check on their website, with clear description of every utility you're going to have on the platform.
But what about the team draw?
Right, guys, so the team, I'm pretty bullish on the team. Wojciech Gruszka, as CEO and founder, also goes by Pan Paragraph. You can check him out on Twitter. Yeah, he's a Bored Ape holder. But a lot of developers that are not mentioned here, but just mentioned on their LinkedIn, are previous developers on that worked for CD Projekt Red, worked on Witcher and Cyberpunk. So the team is very experienced. As you see, CMO Katarzyna worked in Revolt and Google before. Very bullish on the team. I encourage you guys to check them out. What's also cool that they've built a project way before on Terra Luna, and that was basically a gamified launchpad. Really cool. I used to use that until it went to drain. Many projects did not recover from this collapse, but they did, and actually they came back way stronger because they basically expanded to a whole gaming platform, and this gives so much more possibility for a use case for their token that is going to be launched and stuff like that. Okay, so what you also need to know is that they're also building one game that is on their platform. I believe Maverick, in cooperation with Wojciech, they are building a game that is called Star Heroes. And this is also a very cool game. It's like a space shooter where you jump in a starfighter and fight 3 versus 3 players in very fast-paced combat. It's kind of something like Phantom Galaxies meets Counter-Strike a little bit in space. I'm not going to talk about this project on this video, but definitely, guys, also check them out. I really like how they built community because they just gave the players ability to play. They opened the servers for them, even though the game is still in alpha access. And they already started to do tournaments and stuff like that. So definitely, this shows that they have a good approach towards gaming. They know what actually games are about. So it's that is something that I am looking for in people who are actually building such a product like a gaming platform. Because if you're a gamer, it will be way easier for you to spot a game that is built correctly and it's fun and stuff like that. So that is also a very big plus.
Yeah, okay. Gaming's cool, but what is about the platform so revolutionary about?
All right, guys. So let's imagine for a second, like how our life used to be when we were not in Web3 gaming or in Web3. So imagine that you are just a normie and you want to start playing a Web3 game. You need to buy some crypto using exchange. So you need to unramp your fiat into exchange, then exchange for a token to cover gas fees, and to buy also a native token for the game, probably using some DEX. So you need to transfer this to your MetaMask, which you need to first create, or Phantom or whatever the chain. Now, if it's AVAX or if it's Solana, there's just so many stuff that you need to do. This problem Gameswift solves very, very nicely, because you just don't need to worry about any of this. When I created my account using Google, just signing with my email, and basically they created a custodial wallet for me that is able to store all my in-game assets, and I'm just going to be able to buy them with fiat through their website, which is so much easier, right? This is something that is getting us very close to this mass adoption. Like, if your grandma will be able to use Gameswift platform with just 2 clicks, play the game, and just have fun, guys, I think this is mass adoption right there, right? But there's more.
How do you mean?
Because, guys, actually, when I was creating my account using Google, Facebook, or whatever, Gameswift created a custodial wallet for me that is able to store all my in-game assets. Works kind of similar like Binance. If you have a Binance account, you can store Solana, everything. So it's cross-chain, regardless if the game is built on Solana or if it's built on AVAX or Ethereum or Polygon, whatever. You have your assets on your personal custodial wallet account. You are able to trade, and another cool feature is that you can buy all those assets that you see on marketplace just using fiat. So you just boom, stealing a card from your grandma, bam, buying a really expensive skin for Axie or whatever game you're playing. Skin for Axie maybe not, but for Shrapnel or whatever. Yeah, this is really cool. Another cool thing is that you'll be able to play for everything with fiat. So regardless that if I'm playing any of those games, boom, and I just can buy asset that lands directly into my custodial wallet and enjoy having a NFT, not even knowing that I have an NFT. Later on, I can just send it to my custodial wallet. So guys, what are we even talking about here? Another cool feature, they have their own layer 1 blockchain, but they're also going to have zk rollups, which means if you are a builder, if you are deploying your game, you can use their layer 1 for that. They will provide you with security, scalability, and stuff like that. And if you already have a game that is built on Avalanche, Solana, or whatever of those major blockchains, you can basically still enjoy being a part of their platform because of those zk rollups. And this takes away gas fees. Its transactions is pretty fast, as we know. So from technological point of view, of course, you can always read a little bit more about this, but it looks very, very nice. It solves this big problem that we have right now in the space, that we have so many chains and we don't know which one we should actually use. And this is very important for gaming, especially if we want to make it like mainstream, so the gamer doesn't need to know all of those things like, oh, this is AVAX, god damn it, I need to buy some Avalanche tokens, or this is Solana and stuff like that. This is that speed, this has this speed, and And it's just crazy. They will not even realize that they're interacting with blockchain, and this is very important. But also, a lot of games are built on, a lot of good games are right now built on Solana. A lot of good games are built on Avalanche. This is the way that we don't need to choose which chain are we committed to. That's awesome, I think.
So it's basically just like Steam?
Well, actually, even better, because they have one cool feature that I did not mention yet. If you go to their white paper, we are not only enabling players to store all their in-game assets on a single wallet, regardless of the chain of origin. For the first time, gamers will also be able to pay with all their assets in real life. Yeah, whoa! So I'm gonna be able to jump in a game, shoot some noobs, and cash out and pay, in this instance, for my girlfriend's, I don't know, flowers or whatever. Who buys flowers right now? I don't know. So yo guys, I know what you're thinking right now. Probably you want to sell your liver and jump all in on Gameswift, but let's hold our horses. There's so many things that can go wrong. This is just a light paper, but they already have a lot of stuff implemented, so it's very important to just see how they develop. Very cool and important thing is that they did not launch their token yet, and there's going to be public sale for sure, and probably somewhere in this year. So I would be closely watching what's going on there. If you are, of course, interested in Gameswift. For me, it looks like it's the project that has the biggest potential to actually achieve the thing that we were talking about. So like mass adoption. Right now, this is just like too hard for a gamer, and we see that people are thinking NFTs are scam and everything, but this is actually not about NFT or technology. It's just about that people don't understand ownership, and it's easy to sell them on all those Web3 scams and stuff like that, because they happen, and they happen because people don't understand the responsibility of ownership and stuff like that. But once we take it away or make it invisible, this is exactly what will help Web3 gaming space grow. And I believe that Gameswift is just placed themselves right in the center of that mission, and I'm excited. But how it's gonna play out, it will yet remains to be seen. Watch it closely. Tell me what you think. If you like the content, please push the like button, subscribe, leave down the comments down below. What do you think about Gameswift? Yeah, and I guess that's it. See ya.